And we are recording.
PC Motors!
Today we are at Thailand Circuit and I'll be driving my GT3, comparing it to the GT2. It will be an interesting one because I already know the results. I've driven both cars on the track, but I want to show you guys what my findings are. So, start things off. We will start with the GT3, the easier car to drive, as at least that's what I thought. So, let's go. This is a very technical track, a lot of tight corners, but I think it's a good representation of tight mountain roads, the favorite kind of roads, my favorite kind of roads. So of course, on track, you get your typical characteristics of the 996 GT3, a very delicate front end. One thing I love about this car is how playful the rear end is. You see? It just steps out if you wanted to step out. I did that on purpose. Everything is under my control. And I don't fight with the car, I just dance with it. I can feel it move about underneath me. A lot of the chassis communication is actually coming from the seat. But you also feel it from the steering wheel. As it lightens up, you know that the tail is coming out. The power band on this, being NA, is very linear, nothing scary. Pulls all the way to red line. Look at that beautiful slide. Extremely progressive. And you just lean on it, lean on the chassis, let it do its thing. This corner, you gotta take it tight. Take this one tight. And just let the car do its thing. It's my favorite car, I have to say. Brakes, excellent. Ceramics, never disappoints. Always predictable. Always at full capacity. I took that way too fast because I don't usually talk and drive at the same time. You can really feel that this car has most of its weight in its back. When you come out the corner, you feel a lump of mass just being flung out. And as it flings out, you catch it, and it's so easy to catch. Like no other car that I've driven is this satisfying to drive. And you are joined by the wail of this flat six Metzger. Oh, what a car. What a car, what a day, what a drive. Second here. Kiss the apex, power out. A little bit too early, the tail kicks out, no problem. Just let it do its thing, don't fight the car. Let it do its thing, don't fight the car. And it will reward you by giving you the smoothest tail slide ever. No other car can do this. No other car. I drove the 991 GT3 just now, and this is 10 times the fun. It has the torque that the newer GT3 doesn't, and it really helps you provoke the tail to kick out when coming out. That's something I think the newer GT3 maybe struggles, also because of its wider rear tires on the new cars. This is pure joy. Pure joy. Alright, so I think that's enough demonstration. After this lap, we will hop into the GT2 and see how it differs. Oh, I love this baby. have fun at kind of safe speeds, you know, limit's not that high, you don't have to worry. I should be in second here. See, no power to have fun now, but it's okay. Not racing anyone, just showing you what it's like to drive this wonderful car. Oops, didn't catch it in time. Okay, let's pit. Actually, I should probably cool it down a bit. Look, even on the cool down, I'm having fun. Oh, what is this car? Godsend. Better than sex, this car. Better than fucking sex. Everything perfect, the clutch, the brakes, the shifter field, every input on this car is absolute fucking perfection. Back, let's compare it to the GT2 time. Maestro ขอกุญแจครับออกจากนี่ก็จะหน้าเอาคันไหนลงครับคันไหน GT2 Can you not turn on the aircon? Okay. This is the GT2. Oh, yes. How good can it be? Well, sitting in here, there's already a difference I can feel. That is the seat cushion, aftermarket. Not as soft, not as hugging. And I think that affects the drive. But it's okay. In the GT3, you feel like the seat is hugging you more and you feel more of that chassis balance. In this, it's almost like sleeping in a hard mattress. Straight away, not as fizzy because it's turbocharged. But what surprises me about this car is how good the throttle response is. It's so good that you forget about turbo lag. 2000. Let's see, 3000. It just goes. If I give the pedal a slight tap, it goes. So actually, mid-corner modulation on this car is just as easy as the GT3. So how about the handling? As you can see in the first corner, it already feels familiar. It really does feel like, simply put, the GT3, but with the turbocharger strapped on it. Oh, how did they do this? Okay, the gearbox on this, there is a slight problem. It likes to pop out a second. It's a known problem. keep that in mind. Sorry, viewers. But where it differentiates itself is its boost. It's freaking powerful. Yet last night I drove this car and I hopped back into my GT3, and the GT3 feels damn slow. I should be in second here, but it's okay. All of a sudden, the GT3 feels like weak sauce. And this car's a monster. People call this the Widowmaker. I don't know. I feel like it's really easy to drive. It just feels like a GT3 with way more power. The turbocharging on this car is so predictable. How did they do this? Oh, the power is next level. Okay, he said be gentle on the brakes because the pads are going. Look, same character. Same character. I can end the review now. Basically just call it GT3 with way more power. That's how I would describe this car. Difference in the tires, the width of the car. I don't really feel that much difference, to be honest. Maybe it's a little bit more tail happy, but that could be down to the tires, you know. These tires are older. Yep, and when it comes on boost, that's when it can be scary. But it's very predictable. It communicates before it tries to kill you. Okay, maybe that's exaggerating. This car doesn't kill you, it's working with you. But if I watch the footage back, I'm probably having to move the steering wheel a lot more driving this car. But that's because I'm arriving at the next corner much faster. So that doesn't mean the car is more work, it just means it's faster. I have to be ready to turn in more of the time, sooner. Okay, should we end it there? Oh, so which car do I prefer? I love both cars. Which car would I prefer? I honestly don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I prefer the GT2. But you know, it takes a lot more concentration, that's for sure. Yeah, if you can afford it, buy both cars. Just make sure that they're sorted, because they're 20-year-old cars, and every car by this time, every single one of them will drive differently. Yeah, baby. Alright, that's it. On AC and cool down. Okay, let's gather my thoughts. If you are in the market shopping for a GT car, you should really consider the 996 generation. These cars are absolute masterpieces that money cannot buy you today. None of the modern GT cars can feel like both of these cars. None. This car has so much soul. 996 gets so much shit because people don't like the interior. When you tell them to shut up, when you're driving, you're not looking at the interior, looking at the road and how it eats up the road, how it dances with you when you're going fast. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. God bless the 996. What a car. What a day. We're back. Corvette C7. Checking the tires. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope that translates to something. Tires okay?
How's it?
Perfect. Perfection.
Is it okay, right?